It's the swim team in the building. Alright, squad, today's video is going to be straightforward and to the point. This is the part 2 of the vlog. So if you didn't see my vlog from last time, you're not really going to understand what I'm talking about today. But it's going to be a very quick story time. Okay, let's go. Alright. Start the car and we're going to do the story time. So the story I'm about to tell you guys happened in 2011. Around this time, me and my current wife were not together. She was in college, and of course, you know when young females are in college, stuff happens. Okay, we were broken up. We broke up for 2 years. I was starting off. I say it every time, but I was starting off. I hope she wasn't starting off, but I'm pretty sure she was doing her thing too. Now, during this time, I figured we weren't getting back together, so my boy Nick moved out here with me. Now, a lot of y'all don't know who Nick was. If you have been on my channel when I had 27 subscribers, I told you guys that Nick was the first person I did music with. We worked at Burger King. You know, he had his little setup in the crib, and that was the first time I ever recorded any type of song. We both were gonna pursue that music thing hard body, okay? He made beats, I rap, he knew how to record and mix, and I was all for it. So he moved out here, okay. He moved out here, and, okay. I see you, she flinging that thing. The fact that he moved out here, he didn't have a job. So in order to get a job, he used to go to the computer lab in the apartment complex. So he did that every day for probably 2 weeks when he was down here. Now this is where stuff get real, okay? This particular day, he went to the computer lab and I happened to be off from work. So I went to the gym and I went to the computer lab with him. Now, another way that Nick was making money was that he made the beats and his beats were getting placement. So a lot of his songs got placed on like a lot of BET shows like I think Girlfriends, The Game. Like he was getting money. He was getting like legit money, and his beats and stuff were getting played on them little like sitcoms or whatever. So we were in there talking about that, and somebody overheard our conversation. There's a young guy, I think he was about 18. Overheard our conversation, and he started talking to us. So throughout the conversation, we gathered that he liked music and he did music, and he basically said that he was from Chicago. He just moved out here and he wanted to do music. So he was like, where do you guys record? And trying to network and stuff like that, we told him we record at the crib. So he's like, oh man, word, okay, can I see y'all setup? So we took him to the house and showed him the setup. Now this is where things get really, really interesting. Me and him ended up recording a song. We ended up recording a song together. It was a freestyle off of the Meek Mill, I'm a Boss. So we recorded, Nick mixed it, and it sounded great. Like, the one thing I can say about dude, he had a good voice. Matter of fact, I'm about to call son name. Son name was LaRon. Alright, the nigga name was LaRon. So the one thing I can say about LaRon was that he had a good voice, like for music or whatever. So we recorded, we chilled for a little bit, you know, we talked or whatever, and he was like, hey man, excuse me, I would like to keep recording with you guys or whatever, and you know, we could keep the friendship or whatever going. Which is cool, you know, like I had somebody to record with, and hopefully we came up with some good songs. Now, in the midst of us talking, he kind of told us his life story or whatever, feel me? So he was from Chicago. His mother owned like a beauty salon or something like that. And you know, he was like he a hood. You know, he used to sell dope. He had such and such cars or whatever. He showed us the pictures of the cars. And you know, everything was cool. So now it was around 9 o'clock at night when he left, right? And me and Nick was just sitting there talking like, yeah, bro, like, you know, it's cool to see somebody young trying to do music or whatever. You know, we could fuck with him as far as on the music stuff. Okay, now this is where things get very, 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 very interesting. All right, at 10 o'clock, around 10:30, 10 o'clock, there's a banging on my door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Who the hell is banging on my door? Now, I'm gonna be real with you. There's only few people that really came to my house. It's my boy Greg and my boy TV. Everybody else was thoughts. If a thought was coming over, she knew she had to call. So I know it wasn't a thought because then she would get barked on. She came to my house unannounced. Like we don't do that. There's rules. So I open the door and guess who it is? It's LaRon. I'm like, yo, you good? What's up? My man had a scratch on his face. He had no shirt on, no shoes. I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? So what happened? He said, me and my roommate just got in a fight. I said, damn, bro, why y'all got in a fight? What happened? Now, the thing that's crazy about that is right before he left, somebody was blowing up his phone and calling his phone. So he on the phone like, yo, I'm about to come right now. So that's why he left. He's telling us about how him and his roommate got in a fight and you know, he basically had to beat his ass and this, that, and the third. His roommate was acting crazy. So we like, damn, bro, that's crazy. He like, yo, man, I can't stay over there tonight because like I'm gonna end up killing him. Can y'all go with me to go get my stuff? But we was like, nah, bro, like we really don't want to get involved with that. I lived there. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna keep it fun with you. I ain't trying to get involved. He's like, all right, cool, that's whatever. Yo, can I like borrow some sneakers so I can go up there and get my stuff? Now, he left to go get his stuff. The Brooklyn nosiness in me and Nick decided that we were gonna follow him to see a fight. That's really all it was. We wanted to see a fight. He said he's gonna beat his roommate ass. We wanted to see that up close and personal, so we followed him. Of course, us following him, we weren't sneaky enough, so he saw us and he slowed down. So now all three of us ended up walking up to him and his roommate's apartment together. As we were walking up, his roommate was circling around the complex and he happened to spot us. The two of them got into a verbal altercation while his roommate was in the car, and he hauled off and punched his roommate in the face. Pow! That shit was loud. Right? When his roommate get out the car and I heard LaRon scream, yo, he got the strap! Immediately me and Nick hauled ass. Now, I didn't have a strap on me, and I'm not bulletproof. So guess what? I'm not standing there to see shit. I don't want to see if anybody get killed, and I wasn't trying to get shot in the crossfire neither. So me and Nick hauled ass. LaRon hauled ass right with us. Look, it's been 10 minutes already, right? The story ain't even get to its like peak. Wait till y'all get to the peak of the story. Now, it just so happened that he ended up spending like the night at my crib. Cause you know, I'm not a grimy dude. Like, I'm not about to throw you out on the street or whatever. So he spent the night in my crib. The next morning, he uses my phone and he calls his mother in Chicago. He calls his mother and his mother's on the phone and she's crying. And she's like, oh my God, like, what's going on? Why such and such called me and telling me this, that, and the third? Is this true? Like, I can't believe my son went to Atlanta and he's doing this. So we like, yo, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, what she talking about? Yo, basically, this shit about to be crazy. So basically, his roommate calls his mother and tells his mother that they some secret lovers and that LaRon got jealous that he was talking to some girls, started a fight with him and left. Now LaRon is furious. He like, yo, how this gonna call my mother and tell her I'm a faggot, yo? How he gonna call my mother and tell her I'm a faggot? So we like, oh, snap. Now this is interesting, you know what I'm saying? You know, we from Brooklyn. Shit like this don't happen on a regular. So now, yo, his mother like, yo, come back to Chicago right now. You went to Atlanta, you on the low. Fast forward later on that day, he ended up going back to the spot, and like it was a girl that was living with them. So the girl gave him his stuff while the roommate wasn't home. So he got his stuff. He came back down to my spot. He's like, bro, can I stay here for a week until like my mother sends the money for the bus ticket or whatever so I can go back to Chicago? I'm like, all right, whatever, that's cool. Oh man, bro, this story is freaking hilarious. All right, so throughout the week now, you know what I'm saying, we helped him with some songs. He recorded like 3 songs while he was there. I helped write some of the songs too, and Nick mixed the songs and all that. All right, now fast forward, I want to say it was a Thursday. Me and Nick go to the gym. The roommate was in the gym too. He found himself carrying a conversation with us. So basically, I gotta put my window up for this because I don't want nobody else hear this. So basically, what happened was LaRon and the roommate, we're gonna call him Dreads, moved from Chicago to Atlanta to pursue a relationship. Now, really, it wasn't even a relationship. Basically, what the roommate told us was like, they were cool, stuff started happening, and they liked each other, but they still like girls. But basically, Dredge, the roommate, brought a girl back to the crib the day before we met LaRon, and LaRon got jealous. So now what LaRon did was he saw us at the computer lab and started some whole scheme to get the roommate Dredge jealous. Immediately I was like, hold on, boy, hold on. I like pussy. I don't swing that way. Ain't no transforming, ain't no turning out, ain't none of that happening. I like the pum pum. Alright? I like it very much. I'm like, bro, we just doing music with him, you feel me? Like, we thought that everything was a lie. So I'm like, so basically y'all dating? He's like, nah, you know, that's just my little buddy. This is where things is a little awkward, right? Like, after we talked to the roommate, bro, like, our whole vibe and our whole demeanor changed towards him, bro. Like, he felt the awkwardness, and eventually, like, he hurried his mother up to get the ticket so he can leave and go back to Chicago. And that's it. He went back to Chicago. He tried to contact us, and we was just ignoring his calls, ignoring his emails, ignoring the little fake Facebook messages. I think I blocked him on Facebook. Like, I ain't want to deal with that, bro. And me and Nick just promised that we would never tell his story to nobody. But yeah, that had to be the most. After that, when it came to networking and all that, doing music, I had a very hard time networking with anybody. Like, I just didn't trust nobody. I didn't trust nobody. And I want to make this clear that it's not dudes in Atlanta that be doing that under low weird stuff. A lot of the stuff be people that come from other places. Like, most Chicago thorough as hell. Most gangsters in the world. But this happened. These two were from Chicago, which is weird, bro. I'm like, I wasn't expecting that from them, son. Fast forward though, what I would say is that after LaRon left, a couple months down the line, the roommate, Mr. Underlow, started hanging out with the gangsters in the community. And in my mind, I'm just like, damn, should I even let him know that this is like, you know what I'm saying? He down there? But I just started mind my business. And I think he might have double-crossed somebody, and he ended up getting his ass whooped, and he ended up having to move out. And that was the last I seen of him. But that's the story, bro. That's the story of how the weirdest thing happened to me when I lived in my first apartment.